Hello and Assalamualaikum. I am Muhammad Amar Aiman bin Mala. My student ID is 1200902962. I am the group leader for a group assignment for subject Industrial Hygiene. My group members is NURLIYANA binti HAMZAH, FRIENZ anak LANETISA, VIMAL anak lelaki RAJENDRAN, Timothy PRINCESTON, and NURUL NAJIHAH binti ZAINAL ABIDIN. The slide display now is a 20-minute discussion from us. This discussion is aimed at several things. Firstly is we need to choose a group leader to lead the final assignment of subject Industrial Hygiene. Secondly is we discuss about to list all the term and condition for our WhatsApp group. Thirdly is we discuss the objective of our group. So, the objective of establishing of our group is to make our occupational health program proposals together. Next is we discuss about health hazard at our workplace based on health effect that we choose is Cikungunya fever. So, the health hazard in Cikungunya fever is a vector-borne disease, which is this disease that results from an infection transmitted to humans and other animals by blood-feeding arthropods such as mosquitoes, ticks, and fleas. Examples of vector-borne diseases include dengue fever, West Nile virus, Lyme disease, and malaria. The last one is we discuss about the precaution step to reduce or eliminate the hazards.
Greetings to Ms. Farah, our Industrial Hygiene DMS 2433 lecturer. So today, me and my group is going to present about the project assignments that have been running for the past 3 weeks. So, the topic that we're going to discuss for today about regarding our industrial hygiene is Cikungunya. First, I would like to introduce myself. I'm Timothy Princeton. I'm going to explain about the introductions of Cikungunya. So, what is Cikungunya? Cikungunya is a virus that was spread by infected mosquito that will transmit to humans. Cikungunya is categorized as Togaviridae virus, which means it was an RNA virus. RNA virus is like Ebola, hepatitis C, and the others. And fever and joint pain are the symptoms if someone is infected with Cikungunya virus. Other than that, not just fever and joint pains, but muscle soreness, swelling, and discomfort of your muscles, body fatigue, exhaustion, headaches, nausea, and a skin body rash is the other symptoms of someone is infected with Cikungunya virus. Besides that, Cikungunya symptoms and indicators usually appear from 2 to 7 days after following infected bug bite. And not just mosquitoes, other blood-feeding arthropods like ticks and flea can also carry this Cikungunya virus, so you guys have to be careful. On the other hand, the Cikungunya virus is carried by the most famous 2 bites of mosquito. 2 species of these were very famous with Cikungunya virus, that is Aedes aegypti and Aedes albopictus. So that's all. Thank you, and continue with next part with NAJIHAH.
Hello, my name is RAJENDRAN ABIDIN, and today I will continue present introduction about Cikungunya. So, first of all, the majority of patients recover completely with symptoms disappearing in 3 to 10 days. Cikungunya complications seldom result in death, although the virus can cause a major problem in older people who have chronic illness. Chikungunya virus and alpha virus with many forms indigenous from Africa. Other from joint pain, they have non-specific symptoms such as fever, severe joint pain, muscle discomfort, headache. Sometimes rash are a specific symptom for chikungunya. Because of the mosquito glow in forest and damp location, persons who work in forestry and rural area are more vulnerable to chikungunya illness. So they need to take action, which is clear the area quickly. I think that's all from me. Thank you. I will pass for the next presenter.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Amar Aiman bin Mala. My student ID is 12009029662. Next is I will present about the objective of our proposal. There are several objectives of this study which are to provide detailed information about the disease under the study, because if there is no detailed information about the disease, preventive measures and follow-up actions will not be carried out. The second one is the purpose of this objective is also to provide knowledge and reminders to specific individuals or companies in overcoming health problems caused by this disease, and to seek appropriate solutions or prevention by referring to the knowledge and reminders given when controlling the disease. Next is to reduce the number of workers that are infected by chikungunya fever. With all the knowledge and detailed information about the disease or virus, the company or certain group can make control measures in dealing with the disease from continuing to spread, either addressing the cause of the disease or providing protection to workers such as protective clothing. Lastly, the objective of this proposal is to evaluate and develop effective preventive measures against vector-borne disease.
Hello guys, I'm VIMAL RAJENDRAN. Today I'll be presenting on the topic of medical surveillance for chikungunya fever. Medical surveillance is the process of monitoring employees through medical examination. To acknowledge exposure to chemicals that are hazardous to health, the basic purpose of medical surveillance is to identify and eliminate the underlying causes. There are 5 crucial aspects of medical surveillance that I study. Firstly, I studied about pre-employment medical examination. It's a part of employment process and may include a drug test or physical examination. Samples collected during the first week of illness should be tested by both serological and virological methods. Secondly, I suggested biological monitoring, which involves the examination of a sample from an individual, such as urine or blood test, to look for evidence of exposure to chemical agents. A toxic chemical may cause local effects or systemic effects, or both. For example, if ammonia gas is inhaled, it quickly irritates the lining of the respiratory tract. Thirdly, I like to suggest epidemiological investigations. This investigation must be done to prevent or mitigate the spread of the disease. When an uninfected mosquito feeds upon someone who has the virus, the mosquito can pick up the virus and the transmission cycles begins. Controlling and preventing chikungunya fever outbreaks are essential steps for keeping people healthy and to have smooth operation in company. Furtherly, I recommended notification of occupational disease and poisoning. An employer is responsible to notify any dangerous event that happen at workplace, especially when it comes to workers. Notification of disease caused at workplace is very much crucial in handling chikungunya virus from being transmitted at high speed across in workplace. Finally, I'd like to recommend the medical evaluation and record keeping. This process helps the industrial hygienist team to detect occupational disease among healthy workers instead of monitoring those who already are infected. Equally important, which in this case. Thank you, that's all. I'll pass it on to my friend.
Hello, my name is FERGUSON LANETISA, and today I would like to present about our proposal, which my part is health surveillance. Okay, what do we mean by health surveillance? Health surveillance is defined as any activity that is used to get information about workers' health in the workplace. The objective of this system is to protect workers from health risks that is commonly exposed by health hazards in the workplace. Therefore, as the industrial hygienist team, we provide 5 activities that is under health surveillance to achieve the goal of occupational health program. First is workers' health assessments. Workers' health assessment need to be done first in any prevention program at the workplace. The purpose of these workers' health assessments is to evaluate the effectiveness of control measures against vector-borne disease that exists in the working site, to prevent further deterioration in worker health and reinforce new safe methods of work. The examples of these workers' health assessments is medical examination through diagnostic testing with workers' blood samples being tested. Next is health and sickness monitoring. These activities monitoring workers' health condition and sickness absence, which can help to identify the relationship between the reason of illness and chikungunya virus that is present in the workplace. The way on how these activities is done through working attendance and work performance. Then is vector surveillance. Vector surveillance is a part of process in health surveillance program to detect the place consists of mosquitoes breedings, which highly contributes to the increases of chikungunya virus rate in the workplace. These activities focus on research and study about the mosquitoes in order to define spatial and risk factors related to chikungunya transmission. The examples of vector surveillance is identifying the possibility location that exposed with mosquitoes and surveying larvae and pupil. Apart from that is source reduction activity. Source reduction is an activity that organized by industrial hygienist team to reduce the likelihood of workers being infected and eliminate the overall abundance of mosquito in workplace. However, source reduction only have a tiny impact in combating active transmission. Therefore, the company should collaborate with health authorities to eliminate the existence of mosquito in the workplace by organized fogging activities that lead by health inspector. Lastly is recording and notification system. Recording is commonly used as a part of system for monitoring the mortality and morbidity of occupational injuries and disease. It is an ILO code of practice that should be used for developing monitoring system. The example of recording and notification systems is record the cases of infected workers in the workplace and record all the activities and programs regarding health surveillance that has been conducted. That's all from me. Thank you.
and Assalamualaikum. My name is NURLIYANA binti HAMZAH. My metric number is 1200902978. Today I would like to tell about strategies to improve the employee health condition. The strategies that have been made to improve the employee health condition is produced by following the hierarchy of control measure. First is elimination hazard. To eliminate hazards, a society which Cikungunya favor is: first, the workers need to pesticide to eradicate mosquitoes, which are the primary vector of Cikungunya disease. Additionally, insecticides must adhere to national safety requirements. For example, ensuring that danger are removed correctly and without causing adverse consequences. For instance, the stench created by insecticide when applied. Next is engineering control. Engineering control are the next best alternative when danger cannot be eliminated by removal or substitution. The fundamental concept is to design the work environment and the tasks that must be performed so that exposure to danger is removed or minimized. For example, employer must supply fogging machines or collaborate with medical authorities to eliminate the main cause of Cikungunya transmission, such as mosquitoes that settle in the container area using the steam approach. The procedure is pretty straightforward. Evaporation is accomplished by using a gadget called a fogging machine, which sprays steam for 5 minutes until the whole occupied area is exposed to steam spray seems to be covered with dew. Additionally, it is safe and will not harm office interior components. After that is administrative control. Administrative measures against Cikungunya favor include: first, providing information, education and communication tools to reduce mosquito breeding grounds. For instance, providing briefings or training to staff to ensure their safety and health. Second is minimize mosquito contact with employees. This may help protect employees from contracting Cikungunya. Third is keeping track of and reporting on incidents that occur on the job. It also is another aspect of administrative control. It can provide precaution to all employees to maintain the cleanliness of the workplace. The last is personal protective equipment, PPE. Personal protective equipment is the least effective method of controlling hazard in the workplace and should be used in conjunction with other control measures to increase the effectiveness of the control measures that have been made. The best personal protective equipment (PPE) for Cikungunya prevention is: first, wearing long sleeve clothing when working in the work site. Second is wearing a face mask when applying insect repellent or during fogging activities to avoid being exposed to a chemical that is contained in insect repellent. That's all from me. Thank you.